Hello everyone. In this video, I am actually going to share why I love to thrift and why Goodwill is my choice. I've made some notes, so if I'm looking down, you see me looking down during the conversation, I'm just going over the notes and stuff like that. First off, it started as a way to budget with all the other expenses, like taking into account clothes was like no longer like a top priority for me. I used to be so like, I'm not shopping at, these secondhand thrift stores and stuff like that. And I just had like a skewed perspective, I guess. You really just have to kind of look at it from a space of what's valuable to you and what's really, really, really important. Like, does it really matter that you just spent $50 on a shirt that you could have spent $50 in your gas for the following next 2 weeks or the next month? So again, like the where I got my clothes just became less of a priority, and it became more of I need to do what's in my budget. Period. But at the same time though, we don't have to look at it as being distasteful. Like, I love to shop and I love creativity, which goes into my next point. Honestly, I feel like I like the thrill of trying to find what I can find. Like, what am I going to find today? How am I gonna make this pop? Just because you shop at the thrift store doesn't mean that you don't have any style, that you don't have any taste. There's times where you find those gems. Like, how, what, when, and where did this come from? Because this is just too cute to be in the Goodwill, okay? And I'm gonna post specifically like some dresses that I found in the Goodwill. I'm gonna post it at the end of this video. You wouldn't even know, okay? Unless I told you, okay? You have to kind of have somewhat of a focus, because if you don't, it can feel like a waste of time as well, right? And when you get there, you're gonna find it, and then you may find something else that you didn't even think that you was gonna see. Child, that right there is like payday, period. I'm telling you, it's the best feeling ever, or one of the best feelings ever. But I will say location matters. So depending on what region you're in and what's available around in your neighborhood is definitely going to determine what kind of clothes you get and the different types of ways that they are facilitating their thrifting. In Florida, there's like this red and white thrift store that's very popular. They have the thrift store where like there's just bins, and you pay based off the weight of what you get versus which items you get. I feel like because it's more of like an affluent place, or more like very stylish, very clothes driven, everybody just wants to look like flashy and things like that. So the clothes that are donated there, you just get a better pick of the litter, if I'm being completely honest. Just because your location may not have like the best things doesn't mean that it's not really great to go. You just have to know what that thrift store offers. And some thrift stores has better dresses and jeans, and then another thrift store may be better for furniture. So you kind of gotta, you kind of get to know it like you get to know the grocery store. I started to do a little bit more research actually on the Goodwill themselves, and I became more connected to the higher purpose and mission of what Goodwill is about. Goodwill is actually a nonprofit, which really for me speaks to my heart, because not only did I work for a nonprofit and got to see hands-on like what it truly means to run a nonprofit, the heart that goes behind it, it is life-changing, and you start to look at the world a little bit differently. Like, it's really not about me. The things that these nonprofits do, one being Goodwill, that they're helping the communities, they're helping the families. They were in the Forbes list. They were top 10 out of 100 charities. It says America's largest charities turning donations into opportunities for 2.1 million employees or job seekers. That was in 2025. So literally, not even that long ago, last year, their donations are like billions of dollars, right? So there's billionaires, there's other people that are connected to this initiative and mission to help those like us, like me and you. And when you look at it from that perspective, you kind of feel like, man, this is much bigger than me just feeling like I gotta go to a thrift store to be able to put on a shirt or afford something. And you know how many other people are out there? This wouldn't be here if it wasn't a need to meet. And then why not donate? Like, you're literally helping another child that could be literally a neighbor to you. We don't know what struggles that people go through. So us being a part of something that can help that should be a heart call. They're not even making money off of what you pay. So when I pay this, by the way, I did get this dress from the Goodwill in Florida. When I pay for this, it didn't go back into the company's pocket. It went back to that community. There's other things that you can thrift as well, like furniture, couches, bookshelves, decor, chairs, bikes, toys, household essentials. Of course, you just want to be mindful of the items that you buy. You want to, assess them. We're not going to just bring anything into our house. I'm 100% advocate of that. I just want to end on a note that thrifting is actually really fun. It can honestly be like a little activity too that you can teach our young adults, our children, on how to budget, on how to count, on how to come in and put clothes together. But overall, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please comment what was your best part of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.